This historic stadium, home to the Iron Horse and the Great Dane, to Wilson and Alvarez. Camp Randall Stadium in Madtown, home to the Wisconsin Badgers. What a game we have in store for you today. A Big 12 showdown, and the implications could last for the rest of the season. As we'll see, the James Madison Dukes taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Wisconsin Badgers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Bruce Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. And the Badgers will get us underway with the opening kickoff. Here's the return from inside his 10. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. So James Madison's offense will take the first swing of the game. And as we look out on the field, here comes the man who makes it all go, and that's this quarterback.
And he's big time. That's why he's up for all these awards. He's known. Everybody knows exactly what he brings to the table. He can run it. He can throw it. They're expecting a big day from this young fella.
Touch pass on the run. Crosses the 35. And it is a chunk play, a huge gain on that one before the defense brings it to an end. This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. He's going to pass. With the catch, it's Knight. He stopped at the 45 after picking up 10 yards and the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The give to the tailback. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
Listen, guys, this is one of the top 10 passing offenses in the entire country. Maybe they're trying to catch the defense napping by going goal line and running the football. Not a lot of success on that last play. Hey, bud, get back to doing what you do best. Throw the ball.
He's looking for an open man on second down. That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Under heavy pressure, lets it fly. And it's caught inside the 20. And chunk plays are the name of the game, and they get one here before the defense finally makes the stop. This crowd knows when to bring it. The give out of the gun. Fights his way ahead. They get him down after a pickup of 3. They'll mark it at the 12. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Rides to the back. Keeps those legs churning for 3 yards. He's down at the 9. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a first and goal. Now the quarterback changing the original play call. Third down play from the gun. Buys a little time. Working that left side now. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short.
You know, that's one as a quarterback. You've thrown the completion, and you're like, dude, can you just turn around and make one guy miss and go get the first? Or can you just stretch out and get the first down? You need your guys to have a little bit more awareness where they are in the field on that play. And even though they got the completion...
Touchdown, Dukes! And they score first.
I love the aggressive nature in the play calling there. In the opening drive of the game, you have an opportunity on fourth down, obviously, to just kick a field goal, take the lead early, establish some momentum. Instead, they get aggressive. They go for it, and not just get it, they score a touchdown.
About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Badgers offense will get the ball for the first time. When you have a weapon like this on the outside and a guy in the secondary whose job is to take everything away, it's going to be a great matchup, guys.
It's so fun to see how you attack great safeties in the middle of the field. Are you willing to do that, or are you going to try to live on the perimeter? This offensive matchup will be great.
Yeah, normally you'd say receiver versus safety, the receiver's going to win. This safety, though, has got the speed to run with this guy, and he's going to make it interesting back there.
Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. Gets it out to the 25-yard line, a gain of 3.
You know, I think a big part of this isn't necessarily scoring a touchdown on that play, but you're just trying to get your offensive line in the rhythm of the game. Let those big fellas get lathered up.
On 3rd and short, the run and looking for the first down. And with that effort, they pick up a fresh set of downs. They have it at the 34-yard line. The Badgers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking for a gap. It's Conley. And he was able to run through a tackle, and they finally get him, but not until he picks up the first down. And the Badgers have their offense in high gear. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. And he's a real nowhere man tackled in this no-gain land. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. They'll run play action. Fires one high and deep. Oh, he dropped it, and what a missed opportunity early in this football game. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. On 3rd down, he drops the throw. And the defense is all over the quarterback, and down he goes. The Badgers send out the punt unit. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. He'll call for the fair catch here. Guys, James Madison ready to go back on the attack. Jesse, a very productive drive last time, wound up with a touchdown.
Yeah, mixing and matching play calling really well. Nice balance on that last one, Dave. Let's see what they can do here in this next drive.
Yeah, and I don't expect anything different. When you put together a drive like that, I would do more of the same. Keep the pace, keep it going.
Pulls it on the bootleg fake. Quarterback moving. Looking for his man in the middle. And it's knocked away downfield. The DB getting a hand in there.
Really nice job by the defense. Understand, that QB starts to roll out to his right. I got to continue to play the deep pass down the field. I can't just run up and try to go tackle him. Nice coverage down the field, which led to the incompletion.
On 3rd and short, they'll go to the power running game. And he gets it up to the 36. It'll be a first down.
Really nice job on 3rd down by this offense. This offense has struggled on 3rd downs throughout the season. Not even in the top 50, but you know what? When you make it 3rd and short, when you have the run-pass option and you're not predictable, you can be more successful. So let's see if this offense can continue to put themselves in good positions.
And they can't connect, but the flag flies, and I think this is going to be pass interference.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
He's got it again. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5.
Great offenses always stay ahead of the chains. That run right there, now you're in a good position. It's not 2nd and long. It's not 3rd and long. Now it's the whole playbook's open. The defense really has to honor run and pass on the next snap.
Fires to the right. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Caught over the middle. It's Knight. He gets the job done on 3rd down. They move the chains. It's at the 37. After moving the sticks with the pass, here we are on 1st down. Quarterback changing the plays at the line. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete.
Oh, that hit him in a bad spot, right in the hands. Great play. You still get a pass breakup, but, man, that could have been an interception by the defender there. Nice break on the football, but secure that big fella and get the 6. Get the pick 6.
He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. Fresh set of downs after the completion. Handoff from the gun. Nice move there. Really nice run there. Good, solid pickup, and they'll move the sticks with a first down. How about these two running games so far? Dominance on the ground as we look at the first quarter stats. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the second. They'll try to open the quarter by cashing in on this big opportunity deep in the red zone. From the gun. Pocket starts to collapse. And he was looking to the end zone, and they couldn't make the connection.
And you just got to wonder if the pass rush affected the QB's accuracy on that throw. He had his guy wide open in the end zone, but he had to throw it a split second faster than he wanted to, and the ball got away from him.
He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line.
And with the stuff there, Jesse, on second down, this little third to mid-range, you got 2 downs. What are you thinking here?
Maybe getting your quarterback out on the perimeter and giving him a run-pass option. See if you can get the defense in a bind.
They'll go with a direct snap. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, James Madison. They'll try to add another to their lead. And he did get that extra point through the slippery surface, no problem. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive.
James Madison, 14, Wisconsin, 0.
Here he comes with the return. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out in the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. The Wisconsin offense will come back on the field to jump around a bit. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here to make something happen on this side of the football.
Finds his way for 3 out to the 33. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Trying play action. Trying to get to him. And they got him for the sack.
Play action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
On 3rd and long, he'll need to push it downfield. He's going to take off. Good run on the play, and he slides to avoid the hit. And the Badgers will line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. James Madison sends the offense back onto the field. They've jumped on them, executing at a high level and up 14-0, David.
This is the exact start you want. I mean, offense is playing great. Defense has gotten stops. You're in a position now, Palmer, to put the hammer down and get a 3-possession lead.
I'm really impressed with their physicality on both sides of the ball early in this one. They've been winning in the trenches. So here on offense, keep running the football and show your dominance.
Looking to pass on 2nd down. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And they don't drag him down until he gets all the way to the 46-yard line. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air, chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. Moving out of the pocket. He'll try to do it himself.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative. And that time, quarterback, nice job buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield. Nothing there, so instead of throwing it away and getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down more manageable.
Pre-snap motion in the backfield. He's going to pass on second down. Hit as he throws. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. On third down, going up top. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. And the defense has got it, and they're bringing it back.
And listen, QB job number one, take care of the football. We got to understand when to give up on plays. We got to understand when we feel people around us and take care of the football. You can't put the ball on the turf continuously. This guy's done it several weeks in a row now, so got to take care of that football.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
Off play action. Floating away. He's going to run it. He saw just enough daylight to move the sticks and get it done with his legs.
Most offensive coordinators want to be really aggressive on second and short. And I love the quarterback here. He drops back the pass thinking being aggressive. Nothing available. Scramble. Give me an easy first down.
Pulls it in. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. The Badgers are in the hurry-up. The offense showing motion from the tight end, trying to get a read on the D. They'll try the run. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Quick pass on the jet motion. And you want to talk about gang tackling. Everybody on the defense run to the ball. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. Third down, they can pick up the first without scoring. They'll try to get it through the air. Lets it fly. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6.
Yeah, and third and short, they choose not to run, throw the football, and I think a lot of that has to do with they know they're in field goal range. They can take the 3 points on the board.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Badger.
When you get down here in the red zone, when you get close to the end zone, and you get goal-to-go situations, you've got to be physical, and I love teams that can run the football. They run the football, hand it to the running back. He does the rest, puts it in the end zone.
Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. From inside the 10, here he comes. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. First down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. They'll run it from the gun. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. It's the 2-minute warning, and we'll see if the offense can tack a little something extra on their lead before the break. He's back to throw on second down. He lets it fly. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on third down. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. And the Dukes will bring the punt team onto the field. First one of the day is booted away. They ran him out there 4 times in the victory last week. Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. And Wisconsin has its offense back on the field. Really good balance on that last drive. They mixed it up all over the place, Jesse.
Yeah, how nice, too, to have the defense on their heels, because at this point, they don't know what's coming at them. They had problems stopping everything that last drive.
So I think this defense would come back with a little more aggressiveness. I mean, they let them have what they want, and now they got to dictate to this offense a little bit more.
Looking to throw on second down. Let's it fly. Snagged in the middle. It's Jones. Stop is made at the 44, but it's a 15-yard gain and a first down. Looking to move it through the air. He finds a soft spot in the middle. He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. Quarterback wants to throw on second down. It's caught downfield. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down. And the Badgers come to the line with a new set of downs. From the red zone, looking for a man. He wants it all. Fires into traffic. It's picked off. Taking it the other way. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession.
Well, we know these are slick conditions today in this game. Wide receiver just didn't seem to really get a good grasp on the ball when it hit his hands. Didn't stick right away. There's a bit of a bobble, and because of it, the defense able to come away with the pick.
They'll make the stop, but not before they use the screen beautifully and pick up the first down. The Dukes want to crank the tempo. Going with the ground game left. He got a bunch and looked close to getting a lot more, but he's got the first down. The offense will quickly use a timeout.
And I don't care if I get it by 2, by 20, by 30, by 40. I just want to get the first down, understanding the situation, understanding where the sticks are. Doesn't have to be sexy, but I got to make sure I get to that stick, get to the first down mark.
And he drops it just a little too slippery in the hands.
As a quarterback, this is going to be a very tough game. You're going up against one of the top 20 units in the entire country. They know who your primary target is. They're going to be keying on him just like they did that.
Fires deep toward the end zone. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on third down. Quarterback checking off. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Fires and picked off. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. And the senior just took that one out of the air and sends it the other way. The Wisconsin offense will come back on the field to jump around a bit. They're going to throw it to start the drive. And it's intercepted. A turnover for the defense. Bringing it back. Touchdown, Dukes. The defense puts 6 on the board with a big-time interception return. Look, I know it's only the second quarter, but we're starting to see a pretty significant gap develop between these two teams right now.
No doubt. When your defense is scoring, your offense is scoring, good things happening for your ball club. This defense on point, reading their scouting report, making big plays.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. From the gun, the running back looking for room. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Eight-yard pickup on first down leaves them with second and short. He's looking to throw. Quick strike complete. He's got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Just enough time for one final play of the half. Comes out throwing on first down. And the defense wraps up the first half by taking it to the quarterback and getting the sack. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
With the score, James Madison, 21.
Thanks, guys. Looks like we've got a terrific atmosphere there in Madison. And it's been a clinic in fundamental defensive football. Both teams have been relentless in ball hawking, refusing to give an inch. This is the kind of slugfest that real football fans love. Crushing tackles and dudes flying into gaps and passing lanes. A testament to the discipline both of these teams have shown.
And Wisconsin has its offense back on the field. A big reason they find themselves trailing to start the second half, those 2 turnovers in the first.
Yeah, and I think coaches will tell you the number one thing that you got to make sure you do is take care of the football. You want to create explosives, you want to put up a bunch of yards, but step one, Jesse, taking care of the football.
And it just goes to show you how critical those mistakes are. Only 2 plays. That's really what separates this team from potentially having the lead. If they clean up the errors, they've got a chance to win this game.
And this offense just has to find a way to convert this third down, or else they are really in trouble. Unloads to the wideout. He's got it. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown. That was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on third down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting to watch.
That ball hit him right in a bad spot, right in the hands. Really unfortunate he didn't come down with that.
After the incompletion, they go back up top. Grabbed behind the line, it's Conley. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. The Badgers racing to the line in the hurry-up. On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. He's got it. And there was lots of space as he gets it to the 39-yard line. And the Badgers look to keep this drive humming.
You know, it's a nice throw by the QB there. When you're throwing to running backs, you got to make it easy. So you want to put it right on their body, make the catch simple, and let them go to work like they did just there getting that first.
The inside handoff. Pulled down after a pickup of 5, but they knocked that defense back, and they've got it down to the 34. Off the play fake. Going for it all. To the end zone, and it's picked off. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception. So you come out of the locker room for the second half, and right away, you throw a pick.
Bad news, too, because you go into the locker room and you sort of regroup, and you start thinking about how you're going to attack this defense, what adjustments you're going to make. You feel like you got a good plan running out of the locker room, and then to throw a pick right away, man, that is a gut punch.
After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Hard-hitting tackle.
These are the ones in the stands where you get booed if it doesn't work. Why would you run the ball in 2nd and long? You stink, OC. Or you get the big applause and you're like, yes, nice job. Keeping the manageable third down situation. Good call. So tough spot to be in 2nd and long. Nice answer, nice run by the running back.
Hold it. Offense.
Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. They've got them pinned deep in their own end, and this crowd trying to help keep them there. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Going to try to pop one on the screen. They finally get him stopped, but what a good job by that front wall to set up the screen. Lanes for their running back.
Hey, man, sometimes you get the perfect play call at the perfect time. That time, the defense blitzing, offensive line allowed everybody to run upfield, and they slip in the running back screen, and behind it, there was nobody there to make a tackle, and this offense generates a massive play.
Man, a lot of times when you blitz that linebacker, it's about timing. You don't show your hand, and he gets up to the line of scrimmage, gets right through the line, makes the tackle for a loss.
And as soon as the running back gets the football, he's got a face full of linebackers.
Not much you can do there. Like, you got to have a little better block. You got to identify that blitz a little bit faster by the offensive line. And how nice is it to have the home crowd going absolutely bananas? Communication is harder. The snapping the football, everybody being on time. Man, this crowd really affecting the football game.
On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down.
That's why it's so important for this defense to win first and second down. You set up third and longs like that, you can show your exotic looks, you can get the pass rush going, everybody on the back end expecting throw, and that's how you force incompletions and force fourth downs.
Coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. The Wisconsin offense will come back on the field to jump around a bit. He wants to start this drive with a pass. A strike downfield. They make the stop after the catch, and still some work to do to pick up that first down. Still some work to do after that last completion at second down. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. They tried to go smash mouth on third and short, and it did not work against this defense. The Badgers decide to punt it away. He'll try to really get into this one. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. Leaves it with the back. He'll get it out to the 25, not bothered at all being backed up, and they've got a first down.
Well, the offense knew what they needed to get that first down, so they dial up the running play, and they get just enough to keep the drive alive.
Use the play fake, now to throw. He'll let it go down the right side.
And on that incompletion, I think the quarterback was being just a bit too careful, trying to throw that ball too far outside, obviously aware that the defenders are coming from the inside. You don't want to put it behind the intended target and risk the pick six, but he needs to be more accurate.
He's looking for a man on second down. He's got him this time. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain. And the Dukes getting set on first and 10. The play action fake. He fires to the left side. It's complete. A huge pickup. He's run out of bounds, but not before turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. He wants to throw. Looking to the big tight end. And he got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete.
Good job on defense, getting a hand on it, tipping it up in the air. They weren't able to pick it off, but they do force the incompletion.
Give to the back. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
They're trying to run the football. There's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
They're bringing heat. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. And on fourth down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. Everything will have to be clean from 55 yards away. Tried to give it enough body English, but he missed it. Missed the field goal, but still a 2-touchdown lead at 14. And Wisconsin has its offense back on the field. The last time we saw this offense, we had to look quick. It was a 3-and-out, Jesse.
They just had no rhythm in that last drive. So someone's going to have to step up and make a play, David, and get this thing going.
Yeah, let's find some juice. Find your guy. Find those plays that you know you can run inside out, forward, backwards. Get some first downs. Get some positive momentum.
What a nifty run there to pick up the first down. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Gonna run it. It's Conley. And they get him on the ground, and that'll probably do it for the third quarter. Secondary walks up on the line, showing press coverage. Guys, it's James Madison on top as we've come to the end of the quarter. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. As we start the fourth quarter, it'll take a pretty sizable comeback to win this one. Second down now as they're ready to go back to work. He's looking to throw. Didn't have much of a choice there, but to get rid of it. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. From the gun, wants to pass. He'll throw it. Grabbed over the middle. It's Jones. And the catch was one thing, and the run even better. A big pickup on that one.
Well, trailing like they are right now in the fourth quarter, their execution offensively is just going to have to be at a premium. You can't afford a lot of incompletions at this point. Everybody is going to need to be on the same page moving forward.
Don't you love energetic defenses that fly around, that make things happen? The ones that get in the backfield, the running back tries to go somewhere. Where do you want him to go? There is nowhere to go. Nice job by the defense, creating the tackle for a loss on first down.
7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Looking to throw. Didn't have anything working and just had to throw it away on 3rd down.
Nice job by the defense. They're mixing up their look. They're 3rd and long in field goal range. They go zone coverage. So everybody on the back end has the eye on the quarterback, and they're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
Can't find his man. It'll be incomplete, and that is a heartbreaker this late in the game. On 1st down, here comes this offense. From the gun. Give on the inside. Slams ahead for a yard out to the 33.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead, and the offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
On 2nd down, he'll let it fly. Get it out on the screen. Dances away again. They make the stop, but not before the screen has hit him for a 1st down, and much more really good execution by this offense. They'll run it from the gun. Fakes his man out.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got to lead late. We're going to run the football. And the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
I love when players understand situations and they understand where the 1st down marker is and they understand where I got to get to. A lot of people you'll see run north-south and try to bounce out wide and make big plays. Sometimes it's not about making big plays. Sometimes it's about getting that 1st down to make sure I get an extra set of downs instead of trying to make those big touchdown runs.
This offense could not have executed in this situation any better, just draining some time off the clock. Squeezes out a couple of yards down to the 32. A third down play coming from the 32 as they try to keep the drive going. We reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense is that much closer to salting away a victory. In the gun, looking to throw on third down. And here's the pick, and oh, did they need that right now. And they capitalized not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position. They'll try to put a drive together starting from the 36. To the air on first down. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete.
Unfortunate with that incompletion. The quarterback and his intended target not on the same page.
After the quarterback and receiver failed to hook up, they'll try it again on second down. And he dropped it. Just didn't look the thing all the way in.
Obviously, when you're playing in weather like this, the ball is very slippery and it's hard to catch. The QB threw a bullet that time, and his receiver just could not reel it in.
Outside the pocket, lets it go. He makes the catch. And how about that? What the doctor always ordered, an explosive play to the 40. And the Badgers with the 1st and 10. He's looking to throw it. Fires to the big fella. And he laid the lumber to stop him from getting the first down. On second down, they'll take to the air. Got his man on the right. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve every minute possible. Now on 1st and 10 from the 29. He's going to pass. Feeling some heat. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. And now on second down for this offense. He wants to throw it again. Fires to the wideout. It's caught. Makes the grab over the defense, and they are threatening now down at the 15. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Had to get rid of it quickly. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. This quarterback desperately wants to make a chunk play, but they're going to be deepest the deepest, widest the widest. He's got to be patient.
No doubt. Situational football is probably one of the most underrated, untalked about things, like understanding the situation. I have the lead. They have to take shots down the field. I'm going to play pass. I got to rush the passer. I got to keep him in the pocket. All those things come into play throughout this game.
They were on the move, but 2 straight incompletions had them staring at 3rd and 10. Fires into the end zone. And the incomplete pass on 3rd down, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's about. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Line gets set, first down.
3:25.
Looking to move it through the air. Lets it go to the end zone. Touchdown, Wisconsin. You thought they were done. They're not. They're back, baby.
And listen, still a ways to go, but great job by this offense getting you back in the ball game. Now, we got a 1-possession game. We got our score. We did what we're supposed to do. Now, how do we get this stopped? Now, the defense has to come up big and get me the rock back.
They got it. Able to recover the onside kick, and they get the offense right back out there. The Wisconsin offense will come back on the field to jump around a bit. Okay, 1-possession game. You've got some time to work with, but you have to make up some ground quickly, David.
Got to be smart. Can't throw in front of the sticks. Can't get tackled in front of the sticks. Make sure we're taking some shots down the field, chewing up some yards. Jesse, the defense will be vulnerable.
Yeah, and I think because of that, David, offensively, you got to have a plan. You got to know where your best matchup is out on the perimeter and who can make the big catches here in small windows.
No time to waste here. They've got to get set and pick up chunk yardage. He wants to throw here on second down. Unloads to the wideout. Makes the grab. And he'll get out of bounds. It's a first down there in plus territory and now threatening to get the score. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. Pressure coming. They'll wrap him up, and he didn't find the same kind of running room this time as he did on the previous play. And they'll spike the ball to try to save as much time as they can.
Brings up third down.
Third down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. He's looking to pass. Lets it fly deep downfield. Throw into the end zone, and it's picked off. It's one thing to execute early in the game. Tight ball game, right at the end. You need the clutch plays. These guys deliver.
You can't teach that gene. You have people that can focus in the moment or they can't. Great job by the team, staying focused, understand.